بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا ومولانا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمد وآله. This is day 24, 25 and 26 of Ramadan with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Propitious, an adjective meaning presenting favorable circumstances or showing signs of a favorable outcome. Favorably disposed towards someone or something, such as a propitious season or a propitious breeze. Example sentence: the propitious gales sped us along. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إن لربكم في أيام دهركم نفحات فتعرضوا لها لعله أن يصيبكم نفحة منها فلا تشقون بعدها أبدا. The Messenger of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم said, among your days God sends divine breezes, so expose yourselves to them, that a gust may touch you, and you may never be of the wretched. This hadith teaches us the propitious principle. It is most often interpreted to refer to auspicious seasons of worship, such as Ramadan. In the Sunnah, barakah is attached to three things: times, places, and people. This is the propitious principle. The more we enact it, the faster the divine gales speed us along. We all know the masnoon dua during these days. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'afu anna. My Lord, you love pardoning, so pardon us. But what is the time, place, and company with whom we should recite it? First, the place. One could be praying at the mosque or at home, but the place where we lay our foreheads on the ground is the most propitious place for dua. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, أقرب ما يكون العبد من ربه وهو ساجد فأكثر الدعاء. رواه مسلم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه. The nearest a servant is to his Lord is in prostration, so increase dua therein. Thus, in combining the sunnah invocation with the sunnah of place, we enact the propitious principle and attract an increase much beyond the 1-to-1 ratio. Do not let a sujood in Ramadan pass by, be it in an obligatory or voluntary salah, without reciting the prayer of pardon in prostration. Second, the time. When is the best time to make dua? It is the last third of the night, because God's favor descends seeking out those who invoke Him. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: ينزل ربنا تبارك وتعالى كل ليلة إلى السماء الدنيا حين يبقى ثلث الليل الآخر يقول: من يدعوني فأستجيب له، من يسألني فأعطيه، من يستغفرني فأغفر له. So when combining the sunnah of invocation with the sunnah of time, we enact the propitious principle and attract an increase much beyond the 1-to-1 ratio. Even if you complete the tarawih with the imam in the masjid, awaken shortly before fajr. Even if you remain in bed, recite the prayer of pardon. If being near the people of Allah is such a great source of light and blessings, then what factor of multiplication could possibly measure the increase at the time when God draws near? God says in the Hadith Qudsi, أنا الدهر, I am time. Presence with God propels the servant light years ahead. Lastly, the company. God is always present, but it is through our presence that we gain the infinite blessings of worship. The place of your forehead and the time of night are not more important than the presence of your heart. How you come to God is the most important secret of increase. We must approach God with a non-transactional attitude to gain a harvest greater than 1-to-1. We have nothing, we have done nothing, He is everything. Come to God with poverty and utter need. Come to God with awe and veneration. Come to God with love and adoration. The propitious principle is in itself 3 principles, 3 concentric circles of progressively pure, essential oil of light. The place is God. in prostration. The time is God in the last third of the night. The company is God in your heart and soul. We're already at an infinite ratio. Let the propitious gales speed us along and make sure they smell beautiful. تقبل الله منا ومنكم وصلى اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله والحمد لله رب العالمين.